Comrade, it's a great time having you. There's nothing can stop you motivational message I bring to you. I'm Bismarck said, go to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos, motivational message on my YouTube channel. I use the name Bismarck said. I have a lot of videos. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. I use the name Bismarck said. Watch them, subscribe them for me on YouTube. Also have on YouTube, I have another channel on YouTube. I use the names the same Bismarck said. I have another channel where I have teachings. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. I have teachings on dating, courtship, and marriage. Go and get them. Go and watch them and subscribe them for me. I have these ebooks for you to at Amazon Kindle and Gumroad. Building a competitiveness of the crowded planet, $4. It will be impossible to have this world value, $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world, $5. There is something inside you. The world is in need of $4. Leaders of Generational Thinkers, $5. Go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad for these books. So today I'm sharing with you the next 15 minutes. I'm sharing with you motivational message of entitled Potential to Reach Millions of People. Potential to reach millions of people. So ostensibly, you have to appreciate that you have the blistering, crystallizing, and stabilizing force. You have the needed force to transform yourself from an individual to a nation to your very eclectic performance. As a matter of fact, you are a many nation. So through your eclectic performance, exceeding performance, very panoramic or very exceeding performance will act as a synergistic potentiality that will transform into a nation. Some individuals' achievement was not only achievement that was only short-term steroids or achievement that was limited to their country. It was achievement that transcend beyond their country to other countries, and they transform themselves into a great nation by their achievement. Then you can also see the extent to which you can be a potential to reach millions of people. With your collective consciousness, understand that this does not mean your potential to reach millions of people doesn't mean that you have to be a billionaire before you can achieve that. Instead, through your resplendent contribution or through your very important contribution, through your contribution in your side ideas, through your character traits, you can transform yourself into a nation. For instance, there's a young lady called Greta Thunberg. It's a Sweden, a Swedish environmentalist. When it was a very young girl, this ladies impose and brilliance on a global world and transform herself to a great nation. She was at a young age of 14, 16, 17 years, 16 years. She left her classroom on Fridays and go to the Swedish parliament. When she goes there, she have written on a placard. They have written something on it telling these politicians to expedite action on climate change. At that time, this thing the lady was doing at a young age, trying go to the parliament on Fridays, sacrifice the classroom and write placards to show to them, it caught the attention of the whole world. And due to that, the UN, he have spoken at the UN climate change on conference, a UN conference on climate change at a young age of 18, and his name has become a state of mind when it comes to people through the attitude, just through an attitude of letting people be very proactive, through attitude of just agency. He has transformed himself to that level. He's one of these activists being known globally for her achievement. With your sizable implementation, vibrancy, and strategy, understand that if you have the agility to formulate your pinnacle possible life development, then you have the prowess to efficaciously operationalize it. You have them last done by personnel like Roy Mellon, Irish golf, and illustrious career. You have a illustrious career being a lifter to others over the period. You understood that if you can formulate a very pinnacle possible life development, then you have that prowess, you have the ability to efficaciously operationalize it. There's this personal quote from Dolores Huta, who is an American activist, once said that every moment is an organizing opportunity. Every person has, every person is a potential activist. Every minute, a chance. Every minute, a chance to change the world for what you have to achieve. Indeed, indeed, have the profound understanding that every minute you have the chance to be an answer to the cry of millions. There is this personality, very inimitable, very venerated personality. I want to share a story with you, who understood over the period that indeed he has the potential to reach the millions of people. He's called Newman Ernest Bonlang. Newman Ernest Bonlang. Who is that? This man. He's American agronomist, and a father of the grain revolution. And during the mid 20th century, he He introduced new yielding varieties of crops, especially when it comes to cereals. He brought a modern agricultural production technique in the global world, especially in the countries like Mexico, Pakistan, India. He connected with possible development. As a result, countries like Mexico became a net exporter of wheat in 1963, between 65 to 1970, and wheat yields nearly doubled in Pakistan and India, and greatly influenced food security in many nations. Because Newman and Hezbollah understood consistently that they have that permeating, penetrating achievement when it comes to to reach millions. They have the potential to reach millions of people. Due to his permeating and penetrating achievement, he is regarded as the father of green revolution. That he brought new ideas in agric that helped to save over 1 million people from starvation. You don't mean it. His new idea in agric as agronomist, being regarded as the father of green revolution, helped to save 1 million people, 1 billion people from starvation. That's pinnacle building massive achievement. He have because of that eclectic performance, he won award, Nobel Peace Prize Award in 1970 because of his contribution to peace through food security. He won the U.S. Presidential Medal of Freedom for his fundamental legacy of excellence. He have won the Congressional Gold Medal Award in the U.S. He is the diamond the world was craving for his phenomenal Beijing massive accomplishment. Because he understood what it means that he have the potential to reach millions of people over. I want to remind you, go to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos. I have a lot of videos on a motivation message. Watch them. They're 15 minutes. Subscribe to them. Also on YouTube, I use the name Bismarck. I have another channel. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. Their teachings on dating and courtship. Watch them. Subscribe to them. Have these ebooks for you. Maybe go to Amazon, Kindle, and Gumroad. Have these ebooks for you. Build your competitiveness in the crowded planet. $4. It will be impossible to have this world without you. $4. Your marriage will be a state of mind to the world. $5. There is something inside you the world is in need of. $4. The leaders of generational thinkers. $5. Go to Amazon Kindle, go to Gumroad, and get these books for yourself. Let me just write. In what ways can you be an answer to the cry of millions? In what ways? The topic is the potential to reach millions of people. In what ways can I be an answer to the cry of millions? Number one, you don't have to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a luminary before. You don't have to be a billionaire or a very learned people before you can be an answer to the cry of millions. Number one, how can I be an answer to the cry of millions? Number one, examine effective governance system you can introduce in developing a lower middle income country to help stagger their rapid development, as done by Alexis de Tocqueville during 1794, during the post-revolution French era. He introduced the decentralization governance system, and through that introduction of the new governance system, it have helped enhance governance and rapid development in other countries. You can also wrap your mind around how you can also introduce that to have that level of very blistering and very grandiose achievement in the global world. Number two, in what ways can I be an answer to the cry of millions? Number three, examine the effective pedagogy you can introduce to enhance effective teaching and learning, effective teaching and learning in a global educational system. As a pedagogy, it talks about new educational strategies, new educational approach that help to enhance efficiency in teaching and learning, as done by somebody like Pablo Raquels Ferreira, a Brazilian educational and also a philosopher who introduced the critical pedagogy, which have been globally accepted and have helped to enhance teaching in the area of critical consciousness, the area of social justice, emancipation, in the area of social critique, political action, human rights, feminism, and also post-colonial theory. All this is his ability to introduce that critical pedagogy have helped him to have been a potential to reach millions of people by shaping the standard of teaching and also learning in the global world. Three, in what ways can I be an answer to the cry of millions? Number three, in your own small way, find out the type of medicine, the drug, herbal medicine, or food supplement you can introduce, high yielding crop you can introduce to help enhance productivity either in your community in the global world. In 2002, last year, the global world GDP was $95 trillion. In what ways can you help to enhance productivity in the global world? The world have experienced a lot of economic quagmire, economic encumbrances when it comes to economic hardship in the area of It's some of these economic recessions that happen for the period that have made the world lose its productivity. The world want to increase GDP to create more jobs. In your own way, what type of crop can you introduce that will make people more productive? What type of herbal drink can you introduce that can make the world more productive than before? What type of food supplement can you introduce that can make the world more productive than before, so that global world GDP can go up beyond what we expecting? When it comes to what type of drug can you introduce, or what type of working practices can you introduce that can make the world more productive than before? Just wrap your mind around this if you want to impose your brilliance and be a potential to reach millions of people. Number four, in what ways can you be an answer to the crowd of millions? Number four, find out effective financing model or approach you can introduce to help the world raise enough money to finance small and medium scale enterprises. In your own way, what are some of the very powerful, very permeating ideas you can introduce? What are the effective financing model and approach you can introduce to the world that can help raise enough money to finance small and medium scale in companies, to create enough jobs, to expand the agility when it comes to product? Just wrap your mind around these things. In what ways, what can you do? Maybe you can introduce effective financing model that will help raise enough money to finance small scale industries. The global world, that will be a sort of substantial running requirement for SMEs company in the world. But the world is moving, the world wants to build a sustainable entrepreneurship nation. The world wants to build knowledge-based economy. The world wants to build sustainable and smart cities. And that will happen. It don't happen by conjecture. It don't happen by an accident. It will happen by ability to introduce effective model to help finance business over the world, as done by Georges Dorit, a French man who founded venture capital, and Muhammad Yunus, who brought microfinance in Bangladesh and spread to the rest of the world, that benefited over 1 billion people in the global world. Just wrap your mind around some of these contributions you can have on the global world. Then number five, in what ways can you be an answer to the crowd of millions? Number five, find out propelling captain ideas you can provide to the International Government Panel on Climate Change, the IPCC. That will help them to raise over $100 billion to finance climate change adaptability and mitigation programs. The IPCC, the global world, is working towards dealing with attenuating the prior effect of climate change. The international government, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the PCCA, they need about $100 billion every year to finance it. What ideas can you contribute to the global world to help raise the money to help attenuate the prior problems of the climate change? They need money to protect rainforests like Amazon, that contribute. Amazon rainforests in Brazil contribute about 20% of global oxygen. They need to protect the forest, but people, racketeering activity, and rent-seeking activity are destroying the forest. The Amazon rainforests also contribute 20% of the world fresh water, and also 80 to 120 billion tons of carbon dioxide. The IPCC need money to protect all these rainforests to preserve our lives. When it comes to rainforests like the Congo rainforest, the Guinea rainforest of West Africa, the Australasian Atlantic Ocean, these are very, very incontrovertibly, they are areas the IPCC need money. You have the potential to reach millions of people. Find out in these ways how you can impose your brilliance and lay that fundamental legacy of excellence in this area. Thank you for your time. I want to remind you, go to my YouTube channel. I use the name Bismarck Say. I have a lot of motivational message for 15 minutes. Watch them, subscribe to them. Go to YouTube. I have a channel, Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind. There are teachings on dating, the course of a marriage. So watch them and subscribe to them. I have also these ebooks for you guys. Number one, go to Amazon Kindle and Gumroad for these ebooks, very cheap. Building a Competitiveness in the Crowded Planet, $4. It will be impossible to have this world without you, $4. Your Marriage Will Be a State of Mind to the world, $5. There is something inside you, the world is in need of, $4. Leaders of Generational Thinkers, watch them, subscribe to them. Thank you for your time. I can see somebody online. Thank you so much for your support, Rashid. Thank you so much. Thank you. See you, Goblin, tomorrow. Bye-bye. Rashid, thank you for your time.